Hey everybody. Welcome.
Hey.
Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's kind of quiet around here, wasn't it?
Yeah, we didn't do much.
You took Jack to the square.
Yeah, they were doing an interesting lecture, and so we went to the square and we had some ice cream just to get out of the house. So
That sounds like a rousing weekend. We went to the square for a lecture.
Yeah.
But that is cool though.
Yeah.
Man, and I know Jack enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think the ice cream was probably the highlight, but yes.
Today here, let me show you. I'm gonna work on this mask painting. It's my current mask painting. So let me show that to you really quick. So this is where it is now. This is what I started on Thursday, and I'm gonna work on it some more. And I worked on it with a knife painting, and you haven't seen it since this morning.
It looks really cool. I like it. I love the colors in the hair.
Oh, thank you. Jackie came in this morning to take a photo for Instagram, and so I've been working for this. And I was working on another painting as well, but this is what's in store for us today, and we're gonna play some games. Jackie has a game for me. I don't know what it is, but I'm willing to bet it's probably more art related than my game.
Just a few art trivia questions. Nothing too crazy.
That's awesome. So my games here lately have been more willy-nilly, just sort of like, that's weird.
That's weird.
I bet that would be a game. And that's exactly what we have for today. So we have a couple of games while I paint, and yeah.
In looking for some trivia, I came across some interesting art riddles. Mm-hmm. So I thought I'd share those next time. Maybe do an art riddle session. See if you can
art riddle. Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh, you've got me intrigued. I want to.
They're silly. They're like, why did the vampire take an art class?
Let's see how it. Something about red. So you could drain the color.
You're kind of close.
Oh gosh, that hurts.
That hurts.
Let's drain the. What is it?
You wanted to learn how to draw blood. It's an epitome of. It stumbles into dad jokes, so you should know this.
That's awesome, man. So, that's cool.
Well, okay, I do want to say, Kylie Sykes has joined us and says hello.
Hey, Kylie.
And Anna Apollosaurus has joined us, says hey guys. Hey, Paula. So we got some people joining us.
Awesome, guys. Thanks so much for joining.
Yeah, and if you have any art riddles, share them with us.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I won't necessarily get them. So, but yeah, it would be fun to share. You know what? I'm just going to get right into it tonight.
So what are you going to work on that painting night? What's the dealio?
Well, let me show you. So, this is the painting. So, I gave her a blue mask.
Yeah.
And here, let me show real quick on we see the whole thing. I went with the yellow background. Her clothes now, I'm not really sure. I was going to ask chat tonight if anybody out there had an idea, because I was thinking sort of a light blue, and then because that's, not really a light blue, more of a gray blue. I'm not such a big fan of that right now. I'm thinking more maybe a bright red.
Yeah.
Maybe yellow, bright red, but
maybe
orange.
Maybe a red. I don't know.
But her skin's kind of orangey right now. I'm gonna be darkening her skin. Actually, I'm gonna work on that right now. Might as well. So I don't know. But that's kind of what I was wondering about.
Nice.
Let's see, where can I put this? Where haven't I put paint on here?
Well, Clay Murray has joined us in waving hello. And hello. Barbara Brands said, yo, John, I thought you were going to get a hernia from thinking so hard on that riddle.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, guys. Yeah, and
you get them pretty good. Jack's a fan of doing riddles on us, and you get them pretty fast.
Well,
usually.
Thank you, gosh. So, right now on her face, I'm putting in some burnt sienna. It's a transparent wash, which just means that the light can go through it and you can see with the layers underneath it. So I'm not sure how well the camera and the lights and all that actually pick up the colors. if it blows them out or if you can see the different hints of color, because there's pinks, there's light purples, and there's all going on in her face.
Yeah, the light is a bit bright over there by you. Every once in a while, you'll kind of lean back and block the light, and it creates a nice shadow. You can see things better. But yeah, it's looking cool. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I'm wondering though, like with the lights, if I turn it off, I think it's going to turn everything very orangey yellow.
Well, yeah, and dark.
Yeah, but here, like, you want to do experiment? We'll just see, because I don't know. Computer, turn the painting light off. So to get more like yellow dark?
Yeah, I got a little yellow dark, but it didn't blow. It's not blown out. That's kind of nice. Like, I don't know if I should leave.
I don't know what looks. Computer, turn the painting light to 10%. I don't know.
Oh, Kylie joined us. She says you can see the hints of color.
Oh, yay.
I might leave it off. I don't know.
Well, if let me put it. Computer, turn painting light to 25%.
So we're just going to use the Facebook crew as guinea pigs.
Yeah. I think, too, I might be able to put a setting on the camera so maybe it doesn't blow out.
Yeah. You know what? That's good. Leave it there.
Okay. Cool.
I think. I'm watching the delay, so that's where I'm kind of getting my information.
Oh, you got the monitor.
I know, but it's to that side, and I feel like that's weird. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, just for checking live here.
Oh, and that's not true. The monitor doesn't look like what it's.
Oh.
Like the lighting's a little different.
Really?
Oh, Linda joined us. Said looks nice and without the light.
Oh.
It looks better.
Wow.
Maybe go back to 10%.
Computer, lower painting light to 10%.
We're just gonna do this the whole show.
Part of it too is that I have the mic over here and I moved the light so that it wouldn't cast shadows, all that. So it might be too harsh on it. I don't. I also adjusted the sound yesterday and it was thumping.
The sound was thumping?
Yeah.
What?
It has nothing to do with the video or anything we're talking about, but I adjusted the subwoofer and everything so that.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Well, so
in the studios, music is important.
It is.
But it was so sweet yesterday. It's so sweet.
Well, was I cleaning it yesterday or the day before that? Like hardcore cleaning this room because we're about to tape some virtual workshops that are going out to North Carolina, and I was moving John's subwoofer around, and he was like, "What are you doing?"
Where are you taking my boom boom?
What are you doing with that? What's going on? It's like, don't worry.
Oh. I'm not going
obsessed.
Far. You're fine.
The room shakes when he's got all the music up.
Well, yeah, no. Yes. And I was listening to some New Orleans music, some EDM, some 90s pop, 80s pop. Gosh,
you were
what
listening
else?
to a whole lot of jazz outside yesterday.
Oh, yeah, lots.
Rocking it out. Linda says, seems like the texture is more visible, too.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's cool. Can you see the thickness, the luxurious thickness?
So what else are you going to do to the hair? Are you going to...
I'm going to bring it down more. So it's going to be a lot thicker over here.
Yeah.
But it's going to be thinner than, of course, it is in the rest of the hair. So I'm using this transparent wash to darken the skin and all underneath here. That way, when I bring the curls and stuff down, it'll look nice. All that'll be done. So that's what I'm.
That's nice. That sounds great.
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong paint and put it in the spot I was using. So now I'm all flustered I got to make sure that I don't go back to that spot anymore. And that's my burnt sienna spot. And now, but I grabbed the wrong bottle. I realized it too late. I thought, I don't know.
Well, so are you gonna do any? So far you've done 3 mask paintings. Are you done after this?
I don't know. If anybody can hear a dog howling, it's our dog outside. I apologize.
That dog.
She's protecting the neighborhood right now.
She's protecting her little backyard.
I'm not really sure. I had 2 in mind when I started, and then I wanted to do this one. So I don't know.
Well,
that's a good question.
Kim Tyler joined us, says, hello, wow, cool to see the progress.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
And Barbara Brands has a riddle for us. She says,
Uh-oh.
what's black and smells like white paint?
Oh, black paint.
I'm going to go with black paint.
Black paint.
That'd be my guess. Our guess. I'm curious if that's not what it is.
Yeah.
It'd be questionable.
I hope that's it. It'll do wonders to my self-confidence.
Maureen Clark joined us, says, do you want her to be a medical staff person or regular person? I think that could dictate if you color her shirt or not.
You know, that's a good question. I was wondering the same thing. I was thinking about kind of going with a gray, and then I thought, well, because that could be anything almost. Well,
she says that the shirt looks good as white if it's medical, but if you want her to be a regular person, then maybe a colored shirt would work.
Yeah.
Which I agree. I think it should, because the Grace painting that you did,
yeah, where's
that already
Grace?
Feels like I think I hung it somewhere.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh no, it's on the rack. That already feels like a nurse. Like,
yeah.
'cause I think her top is light blue and it matches the...
I'm thinking about making it red. Would anybody get mad at red?
I think red's a good color.
Okay.
Here, Barbara Brand said black paint, no fair. Got it fast.
Ha ha. It's because we're sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp as a tack. Okay, so I'm going to put a little red paint in here. What do you guys think?
Maybe dark red. I don't know. It's hard to tell because the monitor to my right doesn't portray the colors as well as...
Oh, really?
The screen, yeah.
Huh.
So I'm waiting for the delay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of would say like a dark red so it's not a distracting color from her face and hair.
Yeah. Well,
Maureen says I think red would really pop.
Oh, nice.
So yes.
Cool.
Go on red. Awesome.
Good to hear. Yeah, I think red's gonna look good. I'm gonna put in this red right now. It's a bright red, but it's a liquid red, so that I can go in and put low lights and highlights in. So if you start with a medium color, then it's kind of easy to lighten it and
oh yeah, that makes sense.
And easier to darken. So I'm gonna start with a bright sort of fire engine red, but it's a transparent. So because it's transparent, the white underneath is really going to kind of come through, and it's going to make it a lighter red than what it would even be in the bottle.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Well, Linda agrees. She said red, yes.
Awesome.
And then Kim Taylor asked, I joined a little late. Sorry if this has already been answered, but are you scrubbing paint in? She hears a scrubbing sound.
Oh.
So yes, explain that.
I'm brushing, but I'm a ham-fisted painter. Take that. I like that. I'm trying to beat the painting into submission. But no, I have like a half-inch flat. Here. This is on, right? Okay. Yeah. I have like a half-inch flat, and so I'm just going back and forth with it. And I'm just scrumbling the paint in, because it's really a wash. So I just want to make sure that I get in, and by kind of vigorously going back and forth, if there's any bubbles or anything that happen, it'll break them, and I can get a nice coverage without the bubbles popping and leaving little white specks. So I don't have to worry about that if I scrumble like this.
Is scrumble a technical word? Mm-hmm. Did you make that up?
Learned it.
Learned it.
I want to say that's a real word.
Okay, cool.
Isn't it?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Maybe it's something like scrumble.
Sounds weird.
Yeah, there's a... Gosh, I don't know. There is a word for that, and I want to say that's it, but maybe it's something else. It's like... Maybe not. Maybe not scrumble.
That's a question for the Googles.
Yeah, what is that word? I think you're right. I don't think it's scrumble. I think it's something else. What? Golly. Well, I don't know.
I feel like scrumble is something like you do when you're trying to... I don't know. It's too close to crumble.
It's like if you're about to have a scrap with somebody, like you're going to rumble.
But you crumble?
Yeah, but you also want to run away. So you just sort of scrumble, and you're like, yeah.
So all of that is the equivalent to just aggressively painting on the canvas. Got it.
Yes.
Oh, Aaron joined us and says, scumble.
Scumble.
I think it's scumble, she says.
Okay. There we go. See?
And Kim wrote scrimble. Okay, LOL.
I may be wrong, but I'm not crazy.
So scumble. Okay. That sounds more believable than scrumble.
I don't know. Scrumble has a ring to it, though.
You can just own it.
Yeah.
It'll be your word.
Yeah. Pow! Scrumble!
Scrumble. Bam.
All right, let's find some dark reds in here. It should be a dark red, is it?
Well,
I
could ask you questions because I know last week what we showed graphics. We showed images of the questions with the possible answers, and this week I just decided to have the questions so
awesome.
The graphic didn't get in the way of you painting.
Oh, cool! And I have. I'm looking forward to doing my game with you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys.
I have a feeling this is gonna be questionable. Kim Taylor says scrambled eggs. That's it. That's why it's weird.
Scrambled eggs? Scrambled eggs?
Scrambled eggs. Weird. Okay.
That sounds like eggs that have been very artfully prepared.
There you go. Artfully prepared. Okay.
All
right.
You don't like my scrambled eggs?
Are you ready for your first question?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm going to blow this out of the water. I'm going in. I'm always horrible at these, but I'm going in with complete optimism and a false pride that I haven't earned through these trivia matches.
I'm trying to find questions that I know you, because a lot of the art trivia questions I stumble on are like old, and I mean I don't.
All right, yeah, the older the better.
No, like super like Renaissance and names you can't pronounce and stuff we don't really talk about. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. What prompted Pablo Picasso's famous blue period? Was it the death of a friend, a meeting with Edvard Munch, his failed marriage, or World War I?
Oh gosh, let's see, Guernica. I want to say a failed marriage, although.
He was a womanizer. He didn't care about women.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking Anthony Hopkins. He didn't see that. It seemed that disturbed. In the Picasso movie.
He was the cause of any failed marriage, I'm sure.
I think that's probably. But I think with Picasso too, you kind of knew what you were getting into.
Well, it's true. I mean, that could be. Yes.
Yeah. But World War I. Trying to think when Guernica and all that. You know what? I'm gonna go with World War I.
Okay.
Just because I think that I don't know the colors and everything. I mean, it's a good way to protest.
Well, I should say really fast. Gina has joined us and says gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Gina.
All right, so I'm going to tell the answer. Nobody else out there has chimed in yet to get it. So what prompted Pablo Picasso's famous blue period? The answer is the death of a friend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What friend, do you know?
Yes, it was Carlos Casagemas. I'm massacring that
I think
name.
you've scrumbled that name.
I did. It says the blue period refers to the works produced by Picasso between 1901 and 1904, when he painted essentially monochromatic paintings in shades of blue and blue-green, only occasionally warmed by other colors. According to the artist himself, this period was an artistic response to his depression over the death of Carlos Casagemas, a friend who shot himself because of an unrequited love for Germaine Picot, who was later depicted in Picasso's Les Demoiselles d'Avignon. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's okay. We don't have to go to the whole thing. That's okay. I was just curious if you knew who the friend was.
Oh yeah. Well, that was him. And he shot himself.
Dang, that sucks, man.
I'm curious how many paintings he did during that. I guess quite a few.
Okay, so far I'm 0 for 1. I'm in extremely familiar territory. Been here before.
Well, this one you might know. This one you probably might know. It's about one of your favorite painters. Okay, Vincent van Gogh painted The Starry Night while A, vacationing in the south of France, B, attending his mother's funeral, C, undergoing treatment at a psychiatric hospital, or D, on his honeymoon.
I think undergoing treatment. But I know there's some that he did there, but I'm not sure if it was that one, but I know he did some, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure which ones that he painted. So I'm gonna say that, but I'll give some time for the.
Yeah, let's see if anybody else out there says anything. I will say Barb Dorrington joined us and says death of a friend on the last question. So very good. That was the right answer. That's
awesome, man. I'm glad somebody there knows these answers. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
Barbara Brand says scrumble, noun. It looks like she's copied this. It says a small piece of freeform crochet or knitting that can be joined to make a larger piece of freeform work. This word has never been used by any author or playwright or songwriter in any work.
Well, that's exactly what I was going for. That's what I meant.
You're going to own the word. You're going to make it your word.
Yeah. We're going to.
Yes.
That's funny that no one's ever used it.
Yeah. So,
we probably said it more tonight than it's ever been said since it was invented. It's like a big day for that word.
Okay, so we've got some people that say, Aaron says undergoing treatment. Maureen agrees, yes, undergoing treatment. Kylie agrees with Aaron, undergoing treatment. And Daniel LeBron has joined us and says, good evening, guys.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey. Long time no talk.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us.
Okay, so it looks like the consensus, are you ready for the answer?
I'm ready.
Is correct.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so Van Gogh painted The Starry Night while undergoing treatment at the St. Paul du Moselle Psychiatric Hospital.
All right.
He was forbidden by the hospital staff to paint his bedroom. He painted the view from his bedroom window no fewer than 21 times at different times of the day. I'm curious what those other paintings look like. Under sunrise, moonrise, all sorts of stuff. Through the iron-barred window. He wrote to his brother in 1989, I can see an enclosed square...
In 1989?
Oh, in 1889,
sorry. I thought maybe that's what you said.
He wrote, I can see an enclosed square of wheat above which, in the morning, I watch the sunrise in all its glory.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man.
Totally. And I only have one more question for you.
Oh, okay.
All right. What artist's work has been stolen more than any others? Do you want to guess without any names?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for the offer,
though. Okay. What artist's work has been stolen more than any others? A, Vincent van Gogh. B, Pablo Picasso, C, Edvard Munch, or D, Rembrandt?
Oh, man. Okay. I know Munch has painted he did a lot of the paintings of the Scream.
Yeah,
I don't know if they were
a bunch
stolen.
Well, when you got one, why would you steal any others?
Rembrandt's had quite a few stolen. Who else did we have? We have
Vincent van Gogh and Pablo Picasso.
Oh gosh, Picasso. You know what? Picasso was over there in wartime. World War I, World War II. Lots and lots of sticky fingers. those times. That's probably the lightest way that's ever been said.
Well, Daniel guessed Rembrandt. Maureen Clark also guessed Rembrandt. Aaron guessed Rembrandt. Wow, we got a lot of Rembrandts.
Wow.
All right, interesting.
Huh. I'm going to go Rembrandt too, I think. I'm thinking Picasso in a way because of the wartime, that he was over there.
Mm-hmm.
But
And Kylie says Rembrandt as well. And Linda says Rembrandt.
Okay, I'm going to go Rembrandt.
Well, sometimes you don't want to go with the crowd.
Oh, is it Picasso?
It's Picasso. He's had more of his paintings stolen than any other artist. The Art Loss Register has 550 of his works listed as missing.
Wow. My goodness.
I might, when I first saw this question, I almost wanted to guess Vincent Van Gogh because I know that there was one heist that they took a ton of his work.
Picasso did so much, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Gosh.
That's true.
That's interesting. Okay, cool.
So Pablo Picasso's had more work stolen.
Well, I'm going to blame this one on the crowd.
It's all your fault.
Thanks, guys. Go. No. That almost makes sense because Rembrandt's been around longer. He's had more chance. But I don't know. It's funny because one of my favorite art quotes is from Picasso. He said, "Good artists borrow, great artists steal." Mm-hmm. And he's the artist that had the most stolen from.
That's true.
Gotta be careful what you say, Picasso.
Daniel said, Picasso, that's what I meant. Damn Siri. Well, okay. So, you got questions for me?
I do, my dear. All right. Are you guys ready for the next game?
Your games are always wacky. This could get questionable.
Oh, it's questionable. Okay, are you guys ready? So, our next game for the evening.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, mate, are you Australian or a pirate?
Oh, my gosh. Where do you come up with these? I swear.
I love, let me say beforehand, I love Australian. I love Australians, and we've been able to work with quite a few over the time, but the sayings, though, it's like, where we live in Texas, there's lots of sayings. Yes. It's like my mom is always coming up with something that you're like...
I am surprised by, because my family is from New York, and it's like, what did you say?
Yeah, and she's coming up with sayings I've never heard, and I've lived here all my life, and she's, oh yeah, it's a saying.
It's a saying.
But Australians have wonderful sayings, but so do pirates. But I don't want to offend any Australians. This is just like, their words are slang. It's different things that
yeah.
And some of them are normal words, but then they mean something, either an Australian or a pirate would say.
Okay.
So anyway, I don't want to offend any Australians or any pirates out there. So y'all ready?
Specifically pirates.
Yeah. Okay. Cackle fruit. Is that something a pirate would say, or is it something an Australian would say? And if anybody knows what a cackle fruit is, you get extra points.
You
could try it in a pirate accent if you want, or an Australian accent. I encourage everyone to do both.
Yeah, really try it out. Okay.
Especially if you're in a room with other people and they don't know what you're doing. Arr, cackle fruit.
Can you do it in Australia?
No, I cannot. I can't do a pirate or an Australian accent.
That was a good pirate. It makes me think that.
Arr, cackle fruit. I can't do it now.
Okay, maybe it's Australian.
I broke. Arr, cackle fruit. Matey. See,
that's just mixing them. Okay.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about pirates. They call each other mates, mateys.
Well, Maureen says Aussie, so I think it's Australian as well.
Okay.
Like, I want to say it's probably an actual fruit.
Okay.
And maybe they say that over there.
You ready for the answer?
Yeah.
Oh, poop. Oh, doggone. Sorry. I meant to put in little things on the slides where it went to an Australian flag.
Oh, or
it was
a
Australian
flag.
And all that.
You can just tell me if you remember.
Cackle fruit is pirate.
Really?
Uh-huh. It's
what is it referring
to? No, I think, gosh.
See,
no, I'm not sure. Maybe I messed the game up. Let me see. Let me look at the thing. No, I have a P by it. It should be pirate.
Well, Kylie says Australian oyster. LOL. Does that ring a bell?
Oh no, it's chicken eggs.
Ew. Okay.
Cackle fruit. Okay. So
okay.
Okay, so doggone, I wish
So it's pirate?
Yeah, no, it's pirate. So I wish I had that, because I had a little pirate flag and I had an Australian flag that would come up between each one. Doggone.
Well, Barbara Brand's guessed Ozzy.
I'm sorry, a pirate flag. Gosh, I can't even keep.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, dog's eye.
Dog's eye. I mean, now I want to say pirate but I feel like my gut is wrong on these.
Cacao fruit is pirate. Sorry.
Right, I got it. Okay.
And I thought I got everything mixed up on my thing. For a second, so I got confused because I have my notes. I have a Bluetooth. I have my notes. And the thing went to the next thing, which was another thing. But, yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Daniel says pirate on the last one. Right before we
Oh, hey.
So good job. Dog's eye. Gosh. I'm going to say Australian. I mean, my gut wants to say pirate, but I have a feeling that it's probably Australian.
Okay, you're going to go with Australian?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's give it a few seconds just because I know it takes we got a little lag time before everything catches up. So let me get another color over here.
What color are you putting down now?
I'm putting down a bright, brilliant blue.
Ooh.
Actually, it's kind of a dark, but it's a dark brilliant blue. But I'm using it up here in the hair. So I'm putting curls down on her hairline, all that. All right, so you said Australian?
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, nice.
It's a meat pie. Dog's eye. It's a rhyming slang. You know how they do like in Cockney in England?
Yeah.
So like a dog's eye and sometimes they'll what do they say? A dog's eye with horse something, but also like tom sauce or ketchup and stuff. So it's all just a rhyming thing. So dog's eye, meat pie.
Well, Kylie guessed Aussie. Daniel said I go Aussie in this one. Linda guessed pirate. So Aussie. So why? So okay, the sole reason for this is because it rhymes, or that's it. There's no reason otherwise.
Yeah, we're I can't talk. We're Barney Rubble now. We're in trouble.
I have never heard that. Where does that come from?
It's a Cockney thing, so it's just rhyming slang. Barney Rubble, trouble.
I mean, did somebody just forget the words and
no. It's just sort of a.
And then it's stuck.
I'm surprised with all the British sitcoms and stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, I got one right. Sweet.
Yeah. Way to go.
Sweet. So see. Yeah. What else? Oh. Daniel said I'm 2 for 2. Keep it going, John.
All right. Cooey.
And Barbara Brand says pirate. All right. Cooey. Ow.
It's really hard to tell if someone's a pirate or Australian.
It's ridiculous.
It's it makes me think of the game we did last week, Secret Canadian.
Yeah.
That was
that was a little easier. This is crazy.
Yeah, you did great on Secret Canadian.
Cooey. I mean, I kind of want to say this feels like Australian.
Okay.
This feels kind of Australian.
It might help too if you do it in the accent, like if you do it even in your head, like.
One word though, that's hard. Kylie says pirate. We've got a pirate.
Uh-oh.
Linda says Aussie.
There's dissension in the ranks.
Daniel says that's Aussie.
Ooh.
That's a confident statement.
Aha.
So maybe.
So what are you going with?
I mean, I feel like it's Aussie because it's I don't know. It just sounds like something they would yell, like across the vast, scary outback.
You're exactly right. It is something they would yell. It was a loud Aboriginal cry that they would yell, and it would tell everybody where you are, like.
Oh, okay. Because okay.
Do you remember that in They actually did it in.
Oh yeah, in the movie
Dundee, the Crocodile Dundee. Yeah,
and he did it across the subway when he was trying to chase the woman down.
Makes me want to see that again.
I love that movie.
So it became a word though. So if you weren't within a cooey of something, then you're really far away.
Wow.
So you're nowhere bloody near it. He's not in a cooey near. He's not a cooey. I don't know.
That's funny because
what's funny about this is
my brother went to University of Arkansas where they scream "Suey," and when in that movie, I thought that's kind of what they were yelling. They were yelling like pig or something across the. I didn't realize it was cooey.
That's
okay.
Funny. Okay,
interesting.
Here's the next one.
All right, monkey. I would guess
That's something like an Australian would say to someone, or is that something a pirate would say to someone?
I'm gonna go with pirate on this one. I'm gonna guess pirate.
Oh, okay.
I mean, in Pirates of the Caribbean, the dude had a monkey on his shoulder. So maybe if they couldn't like train a parrot or they were afraid of birds, they got monkeys.
And I must say that it probably doesn't have anything to do with a monkey. Like all these are words for something. So is it something like
Kylie says Aussie.
Ah.
Daniel says pirate.
Oh, wow. So the ranks are being split. And also for extra credit, somebody wants to guess what it.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious about this one. I'm gonna guess pirate on this one. I don't know.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
It is pirate. It's a small cannon.
Oh, interesting.
Why they call it a monkey, I don't know.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Linda guessed pirate as well.
Hey, way to go.
Sweet.
Buckley's Chance.
Okay. Buckley's Chance. I mean, I feel like this is probably pirate. It just sounds kind of like somebody's about to walk the plank and maybe he's got a chance. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
is
grasping.
Is something that you can imagine Johnny Depp saying, uttering?
I could.
This is Buckley's Chance.
With your impressions, you could send me down the wrong path. And
then an Australian, I would try an Australian accent. I just don't want to make any Australians angry. But hey, if with my terrible Australian accent, you're more than welcome to do your Texas accent right back at me. It's okay. We're all friends here.
Daniel says, I'm 3 for 3. Copy me. That rhymes. Kim says monkey climbing. So maybe they climbed the sails. Maybe it's a pirate thing and they climbed the sails. And Daniel said 4 for 4.
Wow.
Okay, Linda says Aussie. Daniel says Aussie. I think this is pirate. I'm going to go with pirate.
Okay, it is Aussie.
Oh, Barbara Brand said Aussie too.
William Buckley was Australia's very own Robinson Crusoe.
Really?
Yeah, he got stranded there, and then he started living with the Aborigines, and then he was he was actually convicted, but then like he escaped from the ship or something. But then years later they found him, and he had a family and all that were there, and then they pardoned him, and he became like one of the people that helped. I don't know, between the Aborigines and the white people that came there.
Huh.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's interesting. That's crazy. Very nice.
Okay, let's see. Lobster, pineapple, shark.
And it's a saying.
Well, yeah, so these are 3 words used by either pirates or Aussies to mean something other than a lobster, a pineapple, or a shark.
All right.
Lobster, pineapple, shark. That's my terrible Johnny. You got to do the hand thing. I don't know what.
Yeah, what is that? Pirate.
My impression of Johnny Depp as a pirate is the exact same. I do the exact same impression for the inflatable flailing arm man. Come buy my tires.
Nice.
Pardon me. Gosh.
I mean, I would guess. I'm gonna.
It's a hard one.
It is because it doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna say Aussie. I'm gonna say Australian.
This is one I actually knew. Like, there's a couple I knew, and whatever I had a sort of a feeling.
Really?
You're gonna say Aussie?
Yes.
Okay.
Linda says Aussie as well. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. So if anybody wants to keep guessing, but I'm going to reveal.
Well, Daniel says I'm going pirate. Not sure on this one.
Uh-oh. Daniel, I'm sorry to say, buddy, it's Aussie.
Oh, his record's been broken.
It's it's to do with their money. Like the $20 note over there is red, so they call it a lobster. The 50 is yellow, and they call it a pineapple. And then although the pineapple is the most common, I've heard. Like so, and then the $100 is a shark. It's blue-gray, so they call it like a nurse shark. It's like great. So
interesting.
Yeah. Just,
So they're like, it's 2 sharks.
Yeah, it's 2 sharks, baby.
Because
like,
they're,
wow. A little pricey. Orlop.
Orlop. All right.
We're almost done. My favorite one is the one after this. I'm
gonna go Orlop.
No, that is the word.
No, I know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking out loud.
I'm gonna go with Orlop. Did I win?
Am I right?
That's a whole different way to play it. You're confused. If you ever get on a quiz show or something on TV, that's what you should do is just say the question back. Orlop.
Oh, Daniel says, darn, gotta run. Miss you guys. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, have a good night, Daniel. Thanks for popping in.
He's got some fancy pool toys, too. We definitely need to go hang out at his house.
Oh.
Okay, Orlop. I'm gonna go with pirate because it's absurd. It's an absurd word.
Okay.
Linda says pirate. Yeah.
You guys are brilliant. It's a place where the deck cables are stored away.
Really?
Yep, the Orlop. Stash it in your Orlop.
Stash it in your Orlop.
Yeah.
I'm
sure that's something.
Angry. Why is there a further explanation as to why it's?
Nope, that's just what it's called. It's like starboard port, Orlop.
Oh, Orlop.
I know. It sounds like a good name for a snowman, like maybe Olaf's country cousin or something.
See, I imagine it's a name.
Go, man.
I imagine it's a name of like your D&D character or something.
Olaf. Did I say Olaf or Orloff? Oh yeah, Auric.
Yeah.
See, it's all the same family.
Okay, this one. Dog's breakfast. Well, considering the last one was Dog's Eye, and that was Australian.
So you gotta wonder.
Oh, and Robin said pirate on the last one. So
oh, nice.
Very good.
Nice.
And thanks for joining us. Dog's breakfast. Because the other one was Dog's Eye, and it's about food, and this one's about food. I'm guessing it's Australian.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Linda says Aussie as well. Oh,
okay. Noise. This is my favorite one. You ready for the answer?
Yeah.
It is Australian.
Oh, okay.
It's often used by parents to describe their kids' chaotic rooms and things. It's anything that it doesn't. It's messy. It doesn't refer to food though, but it's to describe our son's rooms is a real dog's breakfast. It's just messy and crazy.
Okay, because
I like it.
Dogs' breakfasts are messy and interesting.
Yeah, so it's just like something that's all messed up. Like wow, the trunk of the car is a real dog's breakfast. If I'm understanding it correctly.
Oh, Kim Tyler said. She said, "Scramble this Orlop." Sorry, that's still making me smile. And Robin said, "Aussie." So she got it right.
Aussie. I wish I remembered to put the little flags in. That would have been fun.
So is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
How'd you do? I think you did pretty well.
I think you did all right. Some of them were a little. I mean, I didn't do as good as the crowd apparently, but.
Man. Yeah, you guys rocked it. That was awesome.
So what are you on that painting over there? Because
let's see.
What else are you doing? Working on?
Well.
Tell the crowd.
Let me tell you, it's so I'm putting in I think I just hit the thing. So I'm going in and I painted her shirt kind of red. So let me move this away. So the shirt's kind of red now. Mm-hmm. I put some dark red and some lighter red. Have the mask. I'm putting in some highlights. Of course, I have the low lights already there, but I'm putting some highlights and some sort of in-betweens. And the hair, I'm just sort of working the hair. I'm just going through and working it, so I'm putting more and more color. Right now there's a lot of bright blues, but I also want to put in some oranges and some other little colors in there. And her face, I keep putting on a different wash. In fact, I need to put on another one. But I'm doing layer and layer of transparent washes, or semi-transparent, I should say. Because I just want to subtly shift her skin colors, but I want to have all that beautiful yellow and oranges and stuff that's and pinks and things coming through, but I just want to darken the overall feeling of it.
Nice.
So that's what I'm doing. But
very cool. It's looking awesome. I'm really digging it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Well, I think you have great taste. Look at this. Now,
so what are you going to do with, like, over her eyelids? Because I noticed that you left it white. Or at least on my end, they look light.
It's very white, yeah.
So are you going to leave that?
Yeah, I kind of want to do that.
It's kind of interesting.
I kind of want to leave it. Like, this lady knows her makeup.
She knows her makeup. There you go.
She's got a sense of style. She's not afraid to flaunt it.
Even with a mask.
Particularly with a mask. Tell you what. So, yeah, so I'm just working on this. Yeah, this week is going to be an interesting week, I think. We're going to be shooting we're doing a lot more work doing things online because of the whole pandemic thing. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be setting up the studio to actually shoot workshops and stuff that we're doing that you mentioned just a little while ago.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that, and that's going to be interesting. So we've done that. We've done tons and tons and tons of workshops in person, but we've never really done like full workshops, kind of how we're going to be doing this week before online. Like, I don't think, I mean, I've done some painting stuff and all that.
Yeah. But
this is going to be like a full sensory kind of workshops and stuff. So that's going to be fun because we've never done it in this way before.
Yeah. Barbara says you are scumbling.
I am.
Earlier when you were painting. Yeah, I'm wondering, with us doing like the workshops, if we should do some sort of like wacky filming of it so that, we can document how silly this is.
Maybe so.
And share it with the crowd.
Yeah.
Linda said, John, how do you keep track of the shading?
Oh. I kind of use that technique. That's a good question. It took me years to learn how to shade. A lot of I'm not sure if there's any paintings in the background behind me that you can see, but I have some older paintings. I have one on the wall just to my left or over this way of a much older painting, and there's no shading in it. There's no mixing really of color. So the way that I do it here is sort of I build up layers. So I'll draw in where I want the brightest colors and the darkest colors in there, and then one of the ways that I do shading is by using transparent washes. So I'll go ahead and lay the colors down, and I'll get the lightness and the darkness that I sort of want. So I can draw in all gray, like all black and white. So I know that so that the brightest area is going to be white, darkest area is going to be black. If I want halfway in between, I can do a gray. And that's a technique that artists have used for centuries. And then you can put color on it. Then the color just pops and goes everywhere, but all the tonal qualities are right. So that's one way. On this one, I did that a little bit, but instead of using blacks and whites and grays, I used different colors. So I used reds and yellows and burnt siennas, because the yellow I used was more for the medium kind of color. The red was sort of in between the medium and the dark, and then of course then the white and the black. So you can use other colors to be able to do that. So I went in and I used all that underneath because I knew I wanted the yellow and the burnt siennas and the pinks. I used some pinks too.
Nice.
So now I can go in and I can do washes after washes, and it'll kind of blend those colors together a little bit more, and it'll make it seem more realistic. Although I don't want it to look too realistic.
So are you going to probably finish this before Thursday?
Yes, I sure will. Well, or either that or I'll finish it on Thursday. Yeah, so, because, I'm really liking this painting. It still has a ways to go, but I like where it is right now. Like, I think where it is now it's a pretty good spot for it to be in at this stage of the painting. Like, yeah, I'm actually kind of happy.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Because I didn't, you know, I wasn't expecting to like it yet. You know, I mean, I thought, you know, so I'm already liking it. But with the ideas of what I want to do to it, I think it's going to be really cool. And I'm having a lot of fun working on it. I've been listening to some really bright music. That's been really awesome. Been listening to, you know, some fun stuff. You know, there's so much going on in the world right now that being able to work on this painting has been really, really nice, you know. And I was listening to some Lizzo with it.
Listening to my playlist.
Yeah, I had your playlist going. I also had a lot of New Orleans kind of jazz and stuff going, and it's so much fun. So a little bit of New Orleans bounce, but mostly like the brass and stuff. So.
Well, Linda says thanks for the answer.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for the long-winded answer there, Linda, too, guy. I don't know. When I guess talking about art, it's hard to hush me up sometimes.
So are you gonna? I know you're gonna add more colors to the hair. Is it gonna be more texture as well?
There might be. Yeah, I mean, that's originally what I was planning, and then I started going in with color, and I don't know.
Well, Kim asked, are your washes a specific product or something you add to the paint?
You know, that's a good question. It's both. Where's my... Let me see if I can find that product real quick. Back you go. Yes. All right. So, if you find yourself wanting to do a wash one day, what I recommend for your daily wash needs is this is a high. You know, I'm so into sound. I was trying to hold this up to the microphone so everybody could get a better view of it. I've done that with headphones too. Like if something's out, I'm like, you know, I'm just trying to get a better view. So everybody just look at this. Anyway, sorry. It's an acrylic. It's a high flow. I'm not sure where the light.
The other way. Turn it around. Keep going. Right there, but yeah, it's just acrylic high flow. Oh, yeah.
So it's a flow release for acrylic paints, and it makes it. So instead of the paints like getting watery, it just makes them more like a satiny sort of flow. You can also get this is an artist ink. It's a burnt sienna. So I'm gonna hold this up. And I'm gonna spin it kind of slow. So this is just a Liquitex, I think, artist ink. It's a burnt sienna. There's other things you can get though. You can get watercolor in a bottle like this. I use those too.
You don't know.
There's also paints like this that are it's acrylic paint, but it already has a flow release mixed into it. So there's lots of different things you can get.
Yeah, and you can get, and this is all like you can find this stuff at Michael's or a typical art store.
Yeah, you can find all this in the art store. Amazon at any art store, but I use different ones of them for different things because some of them, like this, like the burnt sienna, is a transparent ink, and I like that for certain things, for certain washes and certain things. There's some that are more opaque, like kind of like this white that I've been using. It's a high flow white that already comes pre-mixed, but it's very opaque. It'll cover things up, so it's like a watery sort of thing, but but it, you don't want to use it, and because you won't see it if you want to be able to see what's underneath something else.
Yeah.
Also with washes, they're really nice where you can use all kinds of colors. Like I use a fluorescent pink quite a bit. I'm doing the microphone again. So I use these fluorescent pinks. These actually will glow under a black light, but that's not what I use them for. Usually, I use them because they're very transparent, and I can do a wash in them, and it'll make yellows more of a golden color. It'll make oranges pop more. It will turn blues into like different shades of purple. So I can go in if I know that I want an area to start to like dim down, and it's blue, and I want it to start like the shading. I want it to start to darken and go into another dark place. Then I can use that fluorescent pink as a wash. It'll go over it. It won't look pink, but it'll start to darken that blue as it gets closer.
Right on.
Then I'll go in with my fingers. Sometimes I'll rub it out, to make it just disappear a little bit. So that's
nice.
what I do. Yeah. Well,
are you calling it?
I think that's probably good for right now. I've got paint all over my hands.
Let it dry.
That's never a good idea. So I'll have to get up and wash my hands anyway. I'm trying to wipe them off. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this some more, and Thursday will be a fun one. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but
yeah, I think it would be good to finish this one on Thursday, and then maybe we'll have some wacky riddles and other weird games we can play. It'll be silly.
Yeah,
we'll do it up.
Yeah, we'll do something. It seems like our Monday shows are more about the hang usually.
Yeah. Oh well, Ron Captain's joined us and gives a thumbs up. So.
Oh hey Ron, thanks so much.
And Kim says flow release. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
So
that's some good stuff. The only thing with the flow release too is that sometimes it'll stay really sticky for a while.
So to combat that, like once you finish your painting, you could probably varnish it?
Yeah, you could varnish it. You sure could. That's a great way to get rid of that.
Well, that's cool.
But you want to make sure it's dry before you varnish it, or it'll, you can mess the varnish up.
Really?
Oh.
Heck
yeah, man.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. Be sure like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Share us with your friends, and keep joining us.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. It's been fun, and Thursday will be interesting. Don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, riddles.
It'll be fun.
Riddles. You'll finish that painting. It'll be great.
Yeah, I'll definitely finish the painting. Well, bye, guys. Thanks for the hang.